Warning, UFO detected.
Hello and welcome back to my XCOM campaign. I'm going to be continuing right where I left off yesterday. Specifically, let's see, I don't think we had anything going on. Yeah, I mean there's 3 alien bases of course, and I don't plan on taking out any of them just yet. So let's run the clock and see what happens. Okay, just getting some smoke grenades, that's fine. Got a new soldier, XCOM Alpha. Let's make sure that he's got some armor. Let's see, we're gonna need a couple more rookies on that ship. We've got a wounded sergeant. He's wounded for a while, 24 days. Oof. Some of these guys are pretty heavily wounded. But hey, you know, if we didn't have the armor that we have, they'd be dead. So I shouldn't complain too much about wounds. Slap some power suits on these folks. And yeah, we're probably still waiting on some more rookies to come in. Yeah, 2 more rookies in half a day. And there they are. Let's get them on the Sky Ranger as well. So let's see, we can probably remove a sergeant, add these 2 rookies. We've got a lot of sergeants on the Sky Ranger right now. 4 sergeants, 4 squaddies, 4 rookies seems pretty reasonable. Let's double check that armor. So one of those sergeants had a flying suit. Let's switch her out for power armor. We'll give Julia back her flying suit. She's not a sergeant, but she's an honorary sergeant at this point. She's been a flying suit operator for a while, except for that one mission where she wasn't. And production power suits at Alpha is complete. So now the question is, what should we build at Alpha? We've got $63 million. So no need to be stingy. I guess we could make flying suits. I mean, flying suits, the main cost of flying suits is the Illyrium. Hey, RetroPixel Show, how are you today? Good to see you. The Illyrium is the main cost. Right now I am operating with 12 flying suits, 4 at each base. I think that's fine. But at the same time, my only other option really to build stuff at this point is laser cannon, and that would just be I would just build it for money. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Let's build a few more flying suits. Not like 10, maybe just 3. Just to have a few more on hand at XCOM Alpha. It's like backups or something. Okay. We've got a Snake Man supply ship heading to North Africa. We know exactly where he's going to land and when. If he moves at a reasonable pace, it should be daytime when we get there. So let's launch the Sky Ranger. This is going to be Sky Ranger Alpha. That's the one that we just looked at a second ago, so it should be fine in terms of soldiers and armor. Yep. Okay, so let's get the equipment set up. Oh, what do we want here? Electro flares, heavy plasma, blaster launchers, blaster bombs. This all looks good. So our rookies need to have their gear stripped off. They come totally screwed up. There we go. This guy we can copy and have him drop his smoke grenade. These rookies are all decent except for Clara in terms of strength. So I'm going to adjust the order a little bit. I'm going to have Clara move down one tick. Oh, and that caused my decision to strip their gear to be rescinded. That's interesting. Well, that's easy to do again. Okay, Mikhail, we're going to copy him. We're going to paste him here. Should be an extra smoke grenade. Okay, this guy can't quite carry that, but that's okay. We can just take away his reload. So we'll copy this, paste it here. We can give this guy back the reload. So this is the full layout. Clara gets this, but not the extra smoke grenade. We'll save that, but then we'll start taking gear away from her because she can't carry it all. Okay, that should be good. Ethan can actually carry the full standard load. Let's see, Johan. Let's give him a medkit. He's managed to get enough strength to carry a medkit, but not the reload. Mamut's okay. Man, Nasir is super strong now with 65, and his accuracy is super high. Man, I hope he has good sonics, although his reactions are really low, 31, as compared to like Gennaro, who's amazing. Actually, Gennaro's our super soldier. I hope his sonic strength is good. Alright, Nagigi is good. Wujin is good. We're back to the start. Okay, looks like we've got a good team here. We're going to launch the Sky Ranger EU to intercept this supply ship. Obviously the Sky Ranger has no weapons, so it won't be shooting down the supply ship, but it will be landing right on top of it as soon as it lands in Africa. I guess we should have just gone straight there, that would have been faster, but anyway, landing site 49, here we go. This is a pretty quick start. We're beginning a mission 8 minutes into the stream. Usually it takes about 20 minutes. But the aliens were not shy this time. So missions like this are the reason why I'm leaving these alien bases up, because a daytime intact supply ship mission is pretty delicious. As long as I don't make some terrible mistakes or have some bad luck, I will I'll be able to get a bunch of Illyrium, a bunch of loot, not lose too many soldiers. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's see what happens. So as always for this site, it's forest. We don't see anything. We don't see any edges or corners. Actually, this is an edge right here. So the ship's probably that way. We're going to have our two rookies just look around, try and get a bit more vision on the map. We just see more trees. Since Nikolai is probably on the same side as the alien ship, or hold on. This is an edge too, so this is a corner. Okay, yeah. The corner is pretty close to us. Yeah, so Nikolai's on the side closest to the alien ship, so he's going to toss his smoke grenade down the ramp. Oh, that's actually, it's an okay spot. It's even better than what I was aiming for. Alright, let's pass the turn. Oh, I should have, no, I shouldn't have. This is fine. I keep thinking I should check the motion scanner. But it's now that I should check the motion scanner. Who's got it? It's Gennaro. No motion near the ship. That's good to know. So nowhere within like 8 tiles of Gennaro is there any alien activity. So Nikolai, good luck hopping off the ship. Alright, doesn't see anything that way. Confirms this is an edge. Confirms that's a corner. We've cleared to the corner. Okay, that's pretty decent. Let's have him move up. Let's move up here. Ooh, and we've spotted an alien. Okay. So that alien has got some cover from this hill. So there's a chance if I deploy somebody here that he won't be able to take the shot. But we will try anyway. So Clara, let's see, what she got? Auto shot would be 12, which is a little low. So let's go with a snapshot. The question is, do we risk trying to kneel? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. We'll risk trying to kneel, and if she can't take the shot, perfect. All right, Clara, you just earned your squatty badge if you survive this mission. Okay, now we can deploy our second smoke grenade. Oh, and we've spotted the alien ship and one of its doors. The other door will be over here. So we definitely want to smoke in that direction. I'll toss the smoke onto that hill, I think. Not a perfect throw, but it's fine. And it's funny, I noticed that you know, if you have them walk like this, they'll hop off and go this way because it's faster than just going straight down. But one of the things the Awesome Weapons mod changes, which is the mod that Enz is playing, another streamer who's streaming right now. In that mod, they change it so that going down the ramp is faster. And I just find that such a weird subtle fix for what is otherwise a very weapons and technology oriented mod. It's like the guy who made the mod was just like, this seems reasonable, I'll do it. Be nice if it was also available as a separate mod. These guys all have lost all their time units. So I guess I can bring one more person down who has full time units. He can head towards this smoke grenade. Still not super spread out, but that's okay. Move everybody up 2 spaces. Guess I'll pass the turn. Okay, we heard a little bit of action from the aliens, although it might have just been indoor doors. Gonna have Ethan move up. Here he's furthest ahead guy. Can he crouch here? No. Oh, hey, I didn't even... Man, I should pay more attention to my UI. There's a green rectangle here. I didn't even see that snake man. Alright, Claire's already got her kill, but Nikolai is too close. It feels dumb having him move, but at the same time, I want to take the shot with Sabolx. I'll have him move to like here. I'll take the shot with Sabolx. Auto would be 12, so let's do snaps. He's got 50 time units, so I can kneel and take 3 snaps. So let's do that. And we took 1. Good job. Okay. So I guess I can have Nikolai continue back the way he was going. We can get Clara to maybe throw another smoke grenade. And she's done for the turn. He was already kind of done for the turn. I can't really move him without having him lose his snapshot. I'm going to have this guy kneel and then turn 1 tick. I don't think I can really deploy anyone else at this point, so let's pass. So actually, let's check movement. I should have done that at the beginning of the turn, but I guess it's not terrible to do it at the end. So that's about 4 across, 8 forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that would be Nikolai, I guess, that he's detected. Okay. So Retro Pixel Show, if you're still watching, you were going to have some big news today. How did that go? If it's okay for me to ask. Oh, I should check the motion sensor before moving. So I'll see her motion at least. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't changed at all. So you mean it was bad news or it was good news? Hmm. I'm just going to keep tossing smoke grenades here. I'm very sorry to hear that, man. Alright. I think I'll just pass the turn here. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I mean, you gotta look at the bright side and always be looking for the next opportunity. Maybe this will end up being a positive change in your life. I know I've had some experiences like that where, you know, I was forced into something I didn't want, and then in the end it ended up being okay. So hopefully that works out for you. All right, this previous smoke grenade was terrible, so I'm going to need a new one, but I think I'm going to get closer first. Let's see, this guy can go this way. This guy can go this way. And we can start bringing some more people out of the Sky Ranger. I don't know that it was a waste. You always learn something. You always learn something new. See, he's already crouched. Okay. So let's put some people up on top of the Sky Ranger here. Mama can go here. Oh, yeah. Well, alright, let's put this... put it away when I get to the top, if I have enough time units. That's kind of what I meant, is that even that's not wasted time. It's, you know, you may have learned something about yourself, or about that organization, or about life. You know, even if it seems like it was a waste of time or pointless. I guess considering this is an edge, there's not much point not having this guy be like here, I guess. Yeah, so you'll have, you'll have those memories if you can disassociate them from the overall negative memory of the departure. But all right, I think I've deployed everybody now. Okay, so we've seen the inside of the ship, which means the aliens opened the door this turn. So Ethan is going to bravely get eyes on that alien. There it is. Okay. So, due to hills and trees, probably the only people who have good shots at this alien are the flying sergeants. Well, the flying sergeants and Julia. We'll give Veronica the first shot just because she needs the most firing accuracy training. Snap would be 30, so we're going to go aimed. Good work, Veronica. Good work. Alright, Ethan, you can go behind this tree again. Let's see. I'm thinking we can probably put some other guys behind trees. Before he can really move that way, though, we're going to have to toss a smoke grenade. Hopefully it can get through the foliage. Yep, that's fine. And what are we doing over here? I guess we just need to clear that corner. We probably don't need smoke for that. Oh, hello. Hello, Snake Man. I think Nikolai has a shot on you. 38% on the snapshot? Sure, I'll take that. Too bad for Nikolai. Mikhail probably doesn't have a shot, but let's take a look. Okay. Can he get there by standing up? No, he needs to go a bit higher. Perfection. Perfection. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking mod. It looks pretty difficult. Like that streamer seems to be very experienced at XCOM, but he's definitely taken his time with that mod. It's like for example, I was looking at the tech tree, and in order to get the alien containment, in order to research and build the alien containment, you have to research sectoid corpses, floater corpses, snake men corpses, alien food, and I think one other alien, like one of the things that are normally like fluff. Maybe it's like alien surgery or something like that. And once you've researched all of those things, then you can research alien biology, which lets you research the alien containment, and then only then can you start taking prisoners. So it just, really, really slows down the technology progress in the game. But maybe it's more realistic, maybe it's more interesting. Oh yeah, well I mean XCOM Files starts, what, 10 years earlier or something, doesn't it? So that's, and that's more of a total conversion mod, whereas this game is, or this Awesome Guns is not intended to be a total conversion mod. It's just intended to be a significant changes mod, I guess. Hard to say. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got for this turn. I guess I could move Mammoth a bit farther forward. Maybe have him join these guys in the trees over here. These are just my shooters and my blaster launcher guy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got. All right. Let's have Ethan check his scanner. Okay, so we've got a contact. 9 tiles north, 5 tiles east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's inside the alien ship, either there or on the on one of the upper 2 floors. So that's okay. Let's move up to near this tree here. Okay, and I'll just have him face this way. I'm going to try to make better use of cover than I have been in the past. Whoops, don't do that. Okay, he's out of time units. Okay, Clara has seen that corner. So I'll get her up on this hill. Maybe get her down this hill. She can't really go any further. Well, she can go down to here. Hills really burn through the time units for sure. Oh, hello. We've got a customer. Now Nikolai unfortunately has this dense brush in between him and the target. Well, doesn't seem to matter. Good job, Nikolai. He just shot right through that brush without even giving me a warning. That's really interesting. Ethan's fine where he is. This guy can kneel. Yeah, I think we're done. Just slowly scouting forward. Oh, nice. Nice reaction shot. Who was that? Is that Ethan? It was. Man, that's awesome. Well, that's interesting. So lasers require ammo in XCOM files, eh? All right, let's toss a bit more smoke back there, because this is obviously still live. Obviously still live terrain full of aliens. We can have Clara start looking. Oh, and she spotted one. I think Ethan may have a shot at that guy. But the snap is only 10%. Okay. I think I'll just have him hold on to those time units for another chance. Nikolai was able to shoot this guy, so he should be able to shoot this guy, right? Snap is 22. Let's do aimed. Man, Nikolai is on fire here. Yeah, acid seems like it would penetrate armor much too slowly to be relevant in combat, but I guess it depends what kind of acid it is and how quickly it metabolizes the armor. Is it inspired by like the Salatid spit or something like that? Because I think that's kind of acidic, and it operates pretty quickly, obviously. Guess I should have him face this way so we can take snapshots in either direction. Does anybody here have time units? Clara has to kneel at this point. Guess I could have had her get closer to that tree, but it's probably too late now, yeah. Alright, we should get one more smoke here, yeah. Okay. So we've got some vision in here that I don't think we had before. Let's have Ethan check the motion sensor. Okay, that's that same alien moving in this area that we saw before, I think. Let's have Clara move into this forest, or at least get closer to it. She's kind of exposed there. Let's have her move here and kneel. Okay. Johan can move up to, I don't know, here maybe. Nikolai still needs to move. Guess he can hide behind this tree here. Magma Pulse Chem Clip. Interesting name. This guy has lots of time units, but he's in an okay position. Let's have Nikolai check his motion sensor. 2 aliens, both about 9 ahead. This one's like 7 off. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's aliens close to both of these doors right now. So for that store, we can definitely... He's going to have to move. Ooh, how much is it going to take to throw it? Yeah, he'll just barely be able to throw this. He won't be able to get back into position. That's unfortunate. Open the door, drop grenade inside, close the door. That's definitely an option. Whoops, I shouldn't have crouched with him. That was a mistake. That is definitely an option. Clara can keep exploring this way. Okay, is that the corner? Yes. And she can kneel and turn to face this way. Everyone else is just sort of ambushing right now. I can put a smoke grenade there. And then move back in behind. Whoop, no! What? You do this. You went too far. Alright. Clara can advance to here. Oh! Clara has spotted herself an alien. And he has got pretty good cover behind that tree. Mihal has no time units. Can Nikolai take the shot? Nikolai is our expert taking awkward shots. So let's... Yep. And he's a friggin' master. Absolutely disgusting, Nikolai. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, what do these guys got over here? Okay, looks like there's probably no more aliens behind the ship. Yeah, he's revealed his hand. He's actually, or what he is he's that one special forces soldier from from the American military or something who volunteered for this, and everyone else was like, "You volunteered for that chicken shit outfit? They're just full of, dropouts, people who couldn't cut it." And he's like, "No, I want to save the world from the aliens. I have a particular set of skills." So, chemical results as well as research weapon squirts a complex mixture able to dissolve the same material within a few seconds. Okay, wow, that's some serious chemistry. All right, looks like, yeah, if there was an alien back here, we'd be able to see it by now for sure. So, Mammoth at least can start heading back this turn. Everyone else can head back next turn. Maybe that wasn't the best place to be with no time units. Guess we could dump a smoke grenade there in front of this door. And then kneel down. This guy can head up to here. Gotta be careful of that stupid proximity grenade that I put here. Remember not to go too close to it. Okay. This guy, let's use his motion detector. Okay. So directly to his right, at the 3-3 position. So 1, 2, 3. So there's an alien right there. Right there. Good to know. Guess he'll just stay there. Johan can move up to here. Can crouch. We can get Clara to use her motion sensor. Okay, so she sees lots of aliens inside the ship. Lots of aliens inside the ship. Alright, well, Mikhail can duck behind that tree. And, yeah. Let's let her rip. Turn 14. Ooh, we got a customer. But we didn't spot him. Or, Oh, he got knocked out because there didn't used to be a body there. So he was injured by that explosion, but not killed. I'm just gonna double check that though. Yeah, okay. Nothing else spotted. Let's have Nikolai just check with his motion scanner. No movement at all within range of Nikolai. Which is like... Okay, but he got vision on this part of the ship when that door opened for the alien to come out, which makes sense. Alright, let's check the motion sensor again. Nothing within range of Nikolai, and he's within range of both doors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So he would be able to detect aliens coming through either door. Aha! Looks like he's detected aliens at both doors. So that's 9 squares ahead of him, 8 to the left, 9 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're still inside the ship. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's one there. Find zombie parasite. You can use the attack zombie. Boomer organs. Yikes. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so there'll probably be aliens coming out of the doors this turn, since they're standing near the doors right now. So, good luck, reaction shooters. Oh. They didn't move this turn. So they're still they should still be exactly where they were. Okay, that one moved, but he's still inside the ship. Oh, lots of movement. This feels like I'm using that motion scanner in, what is it? I think it's Aliens. In the Aliens movie, I think they were set up with this motion sensor, and it was like they're right on top of you, or whatever. So far, they haven't been right on top of me. They've been playing it safe inside the alien ship. Nope, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Okay, we're losing our smoke coverage over at this side. Let's just check the... Okay, no alien movement. But I do want to refresh the smoke grenade over there, so we'll have Ethan do that so he doesn't have to break his cover. Aliens are being very shy here. It's turn 23 and they still haven't poured out of their ship. Okay, this is a little bit deeper in the alien ship. It's 9 forward and like 3 to the right. So like maybe here? Hold on. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. So that's right here that we're picking up movement right at that square. So they're on their way. Yeah, exactly. Whatever name is available. They've lost track of the inside of the spaceship. How it's laid out. No movement. They're just sitting there with all their time units waiting for us to open the door, right? Because if we open the door when they haven't moved at all, they'll have full time units. They'll be able to take 3 reaction shots. Absolutely disgusting. I will play no party to this foolishness. Maybe they're building up, like they want to come out with like 8 guys or something. I have no idea what they're doing in there. Okay, movement as far as I can see, like here-ish. But we're 7 turns into what should be their storming out of their to kill us phase. And I'm just using this motion sensor to see if they've opened a door, but like the smoke here is gone completely. I didn't even notice that. Alright, we need more smoke there. Who's in a good position to throw that smoke? You're out of smoke. You can give us some smoke. Man, if I thought it was tedious before moving guys forward and backwards, using the scanner is pretty tedious too. Okay, so 8 forward, 3 to the right. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So like right around here. He's still inside the thing, I think. I can take a quick look. Yeah, he's still inside the ship. Crafting launchers and ammunition. They'd better not be. Alright, that was a good reaction shot. So we should be able to see that on the scanner. Yeah, 7 forward. And both 3 and 6 out. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's both the alien and my guy who took a shot, I think, that I'm seeing there. I think. I guess I better take a peek. Oh, another alien. Okay, this guy's unarmed. We could have Nikolai the Magnificent take the shot, I guess. Is there anyone else who needs experience? Ethan's a rookie. I feel like Ethan got a kill already, but I'll let him take this shot anyway. No line of fire. Okay. It's a good thing I followed up on that motion sensor just to make sure I understood what those 3 dots were. I guess the 3 dots were the 2 aliens and then Johan. It wasn't alien, Johan, and Mama, because Mama didn't do anything. It was only Johan who took the reaction shot. Okay. Alright, Nikolai, what do you see? What do your elf eyes see? Nothing. Absolute bupkis. Oh, I should have had Ethan kneel. Actually, if he can't hit anything from there, why do I want him to kneel? Oh, because he could shoot this way. That's why. Absolutely riveting gameplay. Checking the scanner once per turn, hitting pass. At least the aliens are moving around. I can hear them opening and closing doors. So they're not just sitting around like playing Magic the Gathering or something. Okay, that time I heard no doors. Hello. No! 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 You absolute donkey! No! Ah! Ah! He was so good. He was the perfect rookie. Yes, Nikolai, the perfect, amazing rookie with like 10 kills, is dead. Shot in the back by Michal Viktorin, a much inferior soldier. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. I don't even know how to express my feelings about this. This game, my God. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what he's going to explain to the court martial. Ugh. I mean, I know it was an accident, but man, that is really annoying. Okay, that was a good job. Who did that? Was that Clara? Good job, Clara. Good job. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. The aliens have not killed any of us on this mission. We've just been slaughtering them and each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead aliens. 10, 11, 12. I think I might have double counted some. But anyway, we're doing really good. We've had all the kills. The aliens have not had any kills. Please ignore this crumpled power suit on the ground behind a tree. Should I go inside? Surely the last alien will come out at some point. The aliens are not allowed to just stay inside the ship for 50 turns. What's going on here? This is totally impermissible. I know you're in there. I can hear you opening and closing doors. I just realized, when you hover over the end turn button, the tooltip, which is over here, tells you what turn it is. So it's possible for you to determine what turn it is even during the turn, which I did not think you could do. I guess that's added in OpenXCOM, because in vanilla there were no tooltips. That's got to be it. All right. So technically he was only a rookie, so he's only worth 20 points, but frigging frick! He was such a good rookie. But anyway, aliens only score 150 points per month from having an alien base. I just scored 600 points for farming one supply ship, and an alien base generates supply ships more than once per month, so it's a net positive for me to keep those 3 alien bases around. Plus I got some delicious Illyrium. This is enough for like 9 flying suits or 50 50 blaster bombs or 150 stun bombs, or I can fuel an Avenger or a Firestorm for like many missions. But yeah, the 3 surviving rookies all got some decent upgrades. Stupid Michal Victorian got a he earned reaction skill for killing his comrade. Right? That's what this +2 represents. That he killed a comrade with his reaction, and that means he got better at reactions. And Veronica did not get accuracy. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, and that's the thing. Reactions get trained even if you miss. Let's see. So they didn't even have a blaster bomb. They didn't have a blaster bomb on the whole ship. That's interesting. Alright, my space is exceeded, obviously. Wow, look at that. My space is exceeded by 41. So let's do some transfers. Can we transfer to Gamma, or are they full? They're probably full. Transfer some alloys there so they can manufacture stuff. Same thing with Beta. What do they got that we don't have? Alright, we'll transfer some alloys over there. Okay, we're still over limit, but we can now sell stuff and we should be good. Alright. Can sell some alien surgeries, some alien food. Sell a bunch of this junk. Definitely don't need those anymore. Sell one of these mine probes. No, we can't. The 2 mine probes are the 2 that we normally keep. Some stun launchers. And that's it. Okay, so $3.8 million. Pretty decent, decent little funding experience. Fuck. Or Falk, I should say. Falk! That's how I feel about his death. Falk! Man. Like, let's look at his record. Can I look at his record? Killed in action. Missions 1. Kills 3. Diary. Killed in action by Michal Victorian. Heavy plasma. Combat. He killed 3 snake men, soldiers with a heavy plasma. His performance. His score. He died so young. How many game years does an average playthrough take? Like 1 or 2. I mean, the game starts on January 1st, 1999. So we've been playing for almost 8 months now. Certainly if you're speedrunning the game, you can finish it in like March or April or something. I'm not even sure exactly what the month is on the speedrun. But, you know, I would expect that we'll be getting close to finishing the game soon, right? I still need to finish researching the Avenger, which is in progress. I need to capture an alien commander. I need to finish researching the leader and the commander. And then optionally, I'm going to try and build up a good psionics team. You know, I'm not just going to go in there with psionic wusses or whatever. I'm going to try to, you know, screen and train my men so that they can survive the onslaught of the ethereal psionics. Well, that music was getting pretty creepy on the death page here. But yeah, all right. So we need to purchase a new recruit to replace Nikolai. Friggin' sucks. We need 12 smoke grenades, a proximity grenade. Looks like that's all we really used. Okay. Well, let's let the Earth spin around. Okay, we've completed a firestorm at XCOM Gamma. All right. Just like at Alpha, let's build like a few flying suits, just to have. You know, I love the XCOM. You know, the thing I like the most about XCOM, more than anything else, is the opening cartoon. Um, I absolutely love the XCOM opening cartoon, and I play it at the beginning of every stream. I don't know, some of you guys are here super early, and you see the beginning of the stream, like right from when I go live. The first thing I play is the XCOM opening cartoon, and I'll never get sick of it. I'll never skip it. I don't think I've ever skipped it in my whole life. So I'm just going to build a few more flying suits. And we're going to transfer that Firestorm. So we've got 2 Firestorms now at North America, which is more than we need here. Who doesn't have a Firestorm? Pacific, Antarctica, and Australia. I think Australia is probably our best bet to transfer the Firestorm to. It's most likely to actually see some action. So let's strip these plasma beams off. Okay. And let's just check the stores here. Do we have any Illyrium? Yeah, we've already got 100 Illyrium here at Iota. So we can fire this, or sack this interceptor. And we can go back to Gamma. We can rename this Firestorm to Firestorm OC. And we can transfer to Australasia, Firestorm OC, and it will arm him with plasma when we get there. Beta, I think, is still manufacturing. Yeah, 7 more hours, and Beta will be done. And that one's going to go to one of these 2 bases, and then we'll just have to manufacture 1 more, unless we finish the research. Right? We've got Ultimate Craft is still poor. But it should be finished in a couple of weeks at the most, I would expect. Okay, we've got a very large retaliation North America. So this could be, you know, this could be our end, or we could scramble every Zig. Let's see. So he's ready in Africa. Repairs in EU. South America is ready. North America is ready. So we are going to scramble every Zig, specifically 3 of them. Three Firestorms should be enough to destroy a battleship, assuming he lets us catch up. Okay, alien alloys are arriving, that's fine. Production of Firestorm at Beta is complete. Alright, so we need to allocate manufacture here. Again, we're going to build a few flying suits. You know, not a crazy number, just a few. Just so we have spares. Alright, so we're just gonna follow him until our friends arrive. We already launched the one from here, right? Yeah, tailing UFO. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Alright, fine. We're taking him on with 2. Taking the battleship with 2 Firestorms. Got him! Look at that, we didn't need a 3rd Firestorm. Alright, we shot down a battleship. We are the man. So, we finished researching the ethereal corpse. Let's check it out. Ethereal autopsy. Man, they look different with their clothes off. This being is physically retarded and seems incapable of sustaining any life functions. The muscles are severely atrophied and the internal organs appear to be underdeveloped. The sensory organs, including the eyes, do not appear to function at all. The brain, however, is well developed and draws on a high proportion of the body's blood supply. It is a mystery as to how this creature can sustain itself without external support. So this is the future of computer gamers, right? The brain, the brain is working fine. But okay, I'll stop. Um, yeah, ethereal autopsy. That's pretty creepy. So they basically just control their own. It's like what is it? Sylvanas Windrunner possesses her own body, right? It's like she's not alive, but she's a ghost possessing her own body and moving it around like a marionette. I guess that's what these guys do too. They use their psionic powers to control their otherwise basically lifeless body. Very interesting. All right, let's allocate some research. So we only have 9 scientists available, which means that was the only thing that we finished researching here. My alien entertainment is a little bit underfunded, so let's bump it up to like 8. We can bump the examination room up to 8 as well. You know what? Let's bump them up both to 9. Let's be super generous. Given how games progress, Big Brain is not a danger for future gamers. That's a good point. I mean, here we are playing a game from 1994 because it's interesting, and in my opinion, more interesting than the remake that they made many years later. Although, you know, the scariest thing is that the remake is now it's now 9 years old. And it's only going to be a matter of time until people will be able to say, did you know that it's been as many years since XCOM 2012 was released as it was between XCOM 2012 and XCOM 1994? And when people start saying that to me, I'm going to be feeling pretty old. All right, so it's almost dusk, but this alien ship was shot down very close to our base. You know, I'm not going to risk it. I'll wait until the morning. I'll wait until the morning before harvesting that ship. Okay, we've got a floater supply ship. Let's see, is he going to hit Australia during the day? Unknown. Looks like maybe. Let's get ready to launch from, like, how fast is this guy? He's pretty fast. All right, let's launch from beta and just hover near the alien base. So let's check out the crew here. How are we looking? Got 2 rookies at the front, captain and a colonel at the back. The mere fact that I know what DOS is makes me feel. DOS ain't so bad. Oh, okay, armor's good. Equipment, we got laser pistol, blah 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 blah, blaster launchers, blah blah blah. Okay, and these guys actually look like they probably did a mission with no deaths, and that's why they're all set up properly. Hold on, 20. Okay, Michaela has at least gotten some strength since she was last given equipment. So she can carry a lot more stuff now. Actually, let's take away the motion scanner, which is pretty specialized, and give her a proximity grenade. Let's see, Brenda still isn't quite strong enough to hold a scanner. Okay. Oh, and this is called Firestorm 7? Why is this called Firestorm 7? Did we finish a Firestorm and I never... Oh yeah, we did. That's right. That's right. We did finish a Firestorm that I never moved to another base. So we're going to move this one to Pacific. So let's unequip these plasma beams. And then we're gonna sack Interceptor HI. He's already got Illyrium here. I've been handing out Illyrium like candy. Alright. And then we're going to rename Firestorm 7 to Firestorm HI. Starting from profession, going on the software that assembles your code up to a programming language. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you're getting off topic. I haven't had to write programs in assembly since college, and I don't really miss it. I mean, I guess I kind of miss it. I did a little bit of. Recently I wrote an auto splitter for King's Quest 6 for speedrunning King's Quest 6, and so I had to poke around inside King's Quest 6 and look at some of the disassembled machine language of that game, and it brought back memories, that's for sure. It was an interesting little exercise. Okay, let's transfer to Hawaii. We're going to transfer Firestorm HI. All right, transfer you over there. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. What else was I doing? Right, I was getting these guys ready for a mission, but they're already ready for a mission. They were born ready. So this Sky Ranger is just going to go fly over. Nope. It's going to fly to Sumatra. Just sort of wait there. Wait for the aliens to get there. Okay, now we're going to redirect. Select a new target, UFO 153. And we're going to hit them while they're landed. Okay, landing site 50. Wow, landing site 50. That's a lot of landing sites. So this is a floater supply ship, and I believe it's in the jungle. Hey, Taffer, how are you doing? All right, while you guys discuss whether or not assembly language is a programming language, I'm going to fill up my water and take a few minutes to just get ready for this mission. But I'll be right back with some XCOM. We're going to be doing a intact supply ship. Floater should be jungle. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. We're about to do a floater supply ship ground assault, which is an intact ship. I believe it's going to be in the jungle. Should be daytime. Should be lots of fun. Let's prime these grenades. Check to see if somebody's holding the motion scanner. Yeah, Lucas has got it. Okay. Here we go. All right, we can already see a floater. And he's facing us, which is worst case scenario here. Which tea do you make? No, I just drink straight water. This is tea of nothing. Part of what I was. Ah, yes, I remember writing compilers. Fun times. Oh wait, we can see two aliens. This is even worse. I gotta pay attention here, guys. I gotta pay attention here. This guy can probably see me too. I think both of them can see me. So I think I just drop both smoke grenades. On the off chance that provides better smoke. Do my free spins, which don't trigger attacks of opportunity. Okay, I can still only see two of them, thank God. And pass the turn. Okay, can't see the aliens anymore. Doesn't mean that they're not there. Let's check the motion scanner guy. Nothing within range. Okay, well. Abdullah and Ng, you guys both survived your previous mission, but you didn't get promoted to squatty. So let's see if anything changes. Abdullah, you're going to be first off the ship. Good luck to you. Okay. No contact with the aliens, but a lot of obscured vision. Gonna have to have you move up a little bit to try and get eyes. There we go. Okay, you've got eyes on an alien. There's a lot of foliage here, but we should be able to shoot through it. Looks like he's not facing you. He might be able to see you out of his peripheral vision. But we can get Ng. Actually, I don't want to use Ng yet because I still got another alien to spot. Let's deploy Michaela Norden down to here. She's a pretty good shot, if I remember correctly. 59? Yeah, that's okay. And let's see, an auto would only be 17%. 17% is actually not that bad. Let's give it a shot. Very good. I'm impressed, Michaela. Okay, now we're going to use Ng to try and spot the other alien that was in this direction. So we're just going to have him walk straight out. There it is. Okay, alien spotted. Now, I wonder if Michaela can take a shot at that. Hold on, he's got 35 time units. Alright, let's get the next person out. Boone. Let's get Boone to stand right there. Ah, crap. Boone can see the alien from there. Boone can see two aliens. Hold on. Oh, this alien is at level 2. Alright, Boone's going to shoot at the alien that he can't see. Man, what a weird game, eh? Okay, 16%. Alright, we're going to do snapshots. We only got 2 of them, so we're going to... I'm not going to kneel because of all this brush. Nuts. Alright, I'm going to kneel now. But we can have Ng take a shot at the alien that he can't see. This all makes perfect sense. Perfection. Alright. So, Michaela, no, she's not going to be able to take a shot. But Abdullah, if I move him here... Oh, nuts. He can see the alien now. Alright, I need somebody else. Michaela Sr. We'll move her here. Move her here. And she can now take some shots at this alien. 20% on the auto shot? Sure. Amazing. You're all superheroes, guys. XCOM is made up entirely of superheroes. I am so impressed. We started off with an extremely difficult start. 2 aliens staring right at us, and now 3 aliens are dead. Everybody else is still alive. We're definitely on the front foot here. Of course, there's still a chance that we're all going to die, but that chance is nuts. Abdullah just spotted another alien. Where is it? Where is... Oh. It's a floater with a rifle, hiding in the shadows right there on level 1. And only Abdullah can see it. Michaela can take a shot at it, though, I think. She missed. Alright, nobody's perfect, Michaela. Who we got? Oh, the Sky Ranger. Milan. We can get you to here. His snapshot would be 26%. So aim shot's actually better. And he can kneel, but again, I'm worried if he kneels, he won't be able to take the shot. Ooh. Now we've revealed a little bit more about this alien. Okay, can I? Yeah, I can get you to move out of the way. For the next person, now Lucas has got the motion scanner in his hand. We'll get Baja to come out. He's got a flying suit, so he'd probably be more efficient if he comes out to here. He can take an aim shot, which is actually better than two snapshots. No dice. Okay, next person. This is getting tricky now. We're running low on time units now, boys. 32. We're gonna have to take a snapshot. We only get 1. Okay, but you can at least move out of the way. Oh, we spotted where the alien ship is. It's interesting, we can only see it at level 2. Can't see it at level 1. There we go. 4 aliens dead. And you can move, what? You can move to here, maybe? Not quite. Move to there. Okay. Alright. Let's have everybody move up. Put away the motion scanner. Doesn't look useful on this map. It's like turn 1 and we've deployed almost everyone out of the Sky Ranger. Hopefully we don't regret that. The aliens are down 4 men, so that should make the rest of the mission a lot smoother. Alright, it's time to throw lots and lots of smoke grenades. I'll throw one towards the alien ship. Let's see, is this a corner? Yeah, this is a corner, so I don't feel like we need to throw one that way. Now you shouldn't ignore terror missions. But what you can do with a terror mission is you can go there, and on turn 0 you just hit this abort mission button, and the score for doing that will be much better than if you ignore the mission completely. Just an FYI. And you're guaranteed not to lose any people if you just hit that abort mission button, like just the absolute very beginning of turn 0. I guess I'll throw one through the trees there as well. Alright, so let's have some people. I will have to check the rest of this corner, whether I believe there's an alien there or not. Okay, there's no alien there. Oh, hello, alien. There is an alien there, that's for sure. Who's still got time units? Anybody? Bueller? Michaela's got time units. Let's have her go here. Snapshot would be 37. Aim shot's 75. So it looks like aim shot's just a tiny little bit better. If we, let's see, that would require 55, so we can kneel. We'll take one aim shot. Perfect. That's why they call her Michaela Senior. We can put Esco up on top of the Sky Ranger. It's a little dangerous up there with no smoke, with floaters floating about. Let's see, Lucas can head towards this smoke grenade. And he spotted a floater. Where's the little guy? There he is, right there. Does anybody have time units? Michaela Jr. has time units. It's a little dicey though. Let's get Lucas back before Michaela takes her shot. So, come on, where is the alien? So that would be 36%. So aim shot is technically better. But there's a whole ton of trees in the way. Well, doesn't that suck? So maybe we can't take the shot except from where we can see the alien. So maybe Lucas really did need to be back there or somewhere. Okay, you can see the alien from there. I guess Lucas has got to take the shot. He doesn't really have any choice. Oh, and he can't take it from the knee. Or maybe he can and he's just, maybe he's just fibbing. Where is that alien? There it is. No shot. And if I stand up, no shot. Alright, well, I'm just going to kneel. Stay kneeling then. Fine. Fine! Be that way. Michaela, can you take the shot from anywhere? Yes, you can take the shot from here. I'm not going to kneel this time. Aim shot would be, or a snapshot would be 36. So yeah, that's 2 snapshots is better. Good luck, Michaela. Good job. Good job. All right. We're having some pretty good luck at the very beginning of this mission. Okay, Baja, I can move him up onto the Sky Ranger as well. These guys have all used their time units. Okay, Brenda. We'll wait another turn before deploying you, Brenda. Okay, Ing can just keep going, I guess. There'll be smoke grenades around him in a second. Alright, so These guys up on the Sky Ranger need smoke. Especially because it's floaters. But even if it weren't floaters, I don't want to lose them. Okay. We'll get another flyer over here. And another flyer right here. Perfect. Okay. Nope, don't move there. Alright, we're gonna need rookies. Abdullah's a rookie. Alright, Abdullah, you need to go into the jungle. Ing is a rookie. You need to head towards that alien ship. Hello, floater. What have you got? Heavy plasma? Alright, who's got a good shot? Maybe Lucas has a good shot. 41? Sure. Okay, no luck from Lucas. Milan's shot looks risky. Let's go with the rooftop snipers. Oh yeah, this guy's got no time units left because he threw the grenade. This guy's got no time units left because he just got into position. Baja is our rooftop sniper. That would be 26%, so we're going to go aimed. Alright, I guess we are going to have to go with the snapshots. They're not terrible, they're just bad. And I believe this guy had a snapshot too, yeah. Red versus blue. Man, I haven't seen that in a long time. I don't remember much about it. Alright. Ing. If I move you like here. You're less likely to get shot by, for example, Michaela. 46, sure. You're already kneeling, great. There we go. That's a hit, just not a kill. Okay, what about Boone? Boone may not even have a shot. Let's see. Oh, he does. Guess I should have checked whether he should kneel. 16, so yeah, he can kneel and still take 2 more snapshots. Not very good shooting, Boone. Alright, Milan, you're up next. Is the snapshot any good here? No, we're going to take an aim shot from this distance. So we might as well kneel. Perfect. Oh my gosh, what? Well, that's annoying. Alright, Michaela. Michaela wants to take an aim shot. Let's have her kneel. A miss, and I don't think, yeah, no more snapshot. I shouldn't have kneeled, I guess. Okay, he can take a snapshot with 15 time units. I kind of want to move him a bit so he's less likely to shoot a colleague. Well, nuts! I think every single person on my entire squad has fired a shot at that floater. And we've hit it like 2 or 3 times. Yikes! Alright, well, I guess we passed the turn. Alright, we gotta get eyes on him again. So, Ing, you're up for that. Alright, looks like he probably went back inside the ship. So everyone else can just spread out now. Start doing the usual scouting thing. Is this area blocked off? Gosh darn it. Alright, I guess we gotta go around this way. The rest of us can go around this way. Or we could blow a hole through it with our blasters. Let's try that. So can I go through it now? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, what else have we got? I guess Brenda can get set up here in case we need her services. These guys can kneel. He can turn a little bit. He can kneel. Alright. Alright, so we saw the inside of the ship there. Let's take a peek out here. No aliens? Oh, I can't even... Interesting. Hello. I kind of want to do something with Lucas, so let's have one of these folks take the shot. Chandresh can give it a try. 49, yeah, that's pretty good. I got one more. Okay, let's try with Baha. We're going to do an aim shot for you. There we go. Okay. So I was going to have Lucas throw a smoke grenade. That's why I didn't want him to take the shot. And then similarly here, I was going to have Boone throw a smoke grenade on this side. Okay, perfect. These guys can just keep trudging through the brush here, trying to find more floaters. Which way can we go? Can we go this way? No. We need machetes. Using our heavy plasmas as machetes is kind of discouraging. Okay, Michaela has time units. Can she go this way? Not really. Kind of got no choice about which way she's going to go. She can probably squat, yeah. And I guess Ing can check his motion sensor here. Okay, directly in front of him, 8 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's inside the alien ship. That's fine. Okay, that's a corner there, but it's still pretty difficult to see what the heck is going on. I'm not sure if this brush provides any cover, but it is what it is. Did I check his time units? Oh, he still has time units. Alright, so he can move... What? Oh, okay, so he can actually go through here. Let's move this guy first. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, so this is like a little... This is some little thing that you can't leave, right? Well, guess what? Now I can leave. Perfect. Revealing more of that. Revealing more of that. Getting into position there. I haven't seen very many aliens outside the ship so far. We're pretty much at the ambush stage here. Just waiting for the aliens to come out. Got 4 guys watching the 2 doors. Soon to be joined by everyone else once they've finished their outdoor scouting. I think I forgot to move this guy last turn. Well, at least he gets some energy recovered. Yeah, they start really seriously coming out on turn 20. I mean, they can come out before turn 20 if they want to, but by turn 20 they feel this compulsion to come out as a sort of a game mechanic. I don't think there's any lore reason behind it. It's just, you know, hey, we want the game to finish eventually, so at turn 20 the aliens start heading directly out of the ship, and eventually they head towards wherever you are. Like the game sort of tells them where your soldiers are, and you know, ultimately they'll head towards the Sky Ranger and, you know, attack the guys that are in there if there's nobody else. So I think we can have Milan come up here. The aliens do not get inside the Sky Ranger and take off, but if they kill all of the XCOM operatives, then the aliens do keep the Sky Ranger. You don't get it back, or maybe they just destroy it. It's not clear, but it's lost. It doesn't get recovered. Nothing gets recovered. Maybe we just leave it to the local farmers. I don't know. Or maybe the site gets nuked from orbit. You know, once we stop receiving communications from the XCOM forces on the ground, maybe they just airstrike the crash site to destroy the evidence. I have no idea. Hey, an alien just died. Why did an alien just die? Why did an alien just die? That is so weird. I definitely did not expect an alien to just die for no reason. That's really weird. That's okay. I'm okay with that kind of alien death. However, Lucas has been wounded. So, just gonna make sure that Michaela has a medkit. She does. Lucas is gonna move to here. Michaela will face him. Use the medkit. One healing to the left arm. Lucas is feeling great. He goes back to his spot. Kayla puts away the medkit. She goes back to her spot. Okay, we resume. Alright, maybe time to refresh our smoke grenades. Nope, don't do that. Alright. Turn 19. We're getting close. Okay, let's take a quick peek. Just make sure that there's no hidden activity. Okay, we saw something there. Alright, there There's an alien outside the ship. He's got a rifle. He's decided not to shoot anybody for some reason. Let's shoot him in the back. Whew! Whew! That was very close, Michaela. Milan is feeling a little excitable about that. Let's be a little more careful, shall we? Maybe I should have done a snapshot instead of an auto shot at that range, just because he was there. Oh, aliens going berserk. They've lost their cool. This was supposed to be an easy 20-minute mission. In and out, supply ship run, no danger. And then suddenly, boom. Let's just see if we can see anything here. I think we're actually close enough to see anyway, but we're kind of relying on cover rather than smoke this time. These supply ship aliens are very slow. Wow, they're really losing their cool in there. They're really losing their cool in there. Oh no, not Ing. He was just a rookie. But I've still got a guy off in the jungle there? I totally forgot about him. He almost got shot. This dude over in the jungle here almost got shot. Okay, who's the one that's injured? Michaela Norden is seriously injured. Can she make it to here? Yes. This guy better have a med kit. Who is this guy? Boone? Okay. Boone takes the med kit. He uses the med kit, heals her torso. She's still seriously injured, so she's going to stay out of the fight at this point. Assuming she can get back to the Sky Ranger. Alright, put that away. And dude over in the jungle here? What the hell? You gotta get closer to the fight. I completely forgot about you. Alright, poor Ing. Man, Boone just got hit twice. That was a stun bomb, not a blaster bomb. Okay, so Boone, even though he got hit twice, is completely fine. Like, completely fine. This alien has no time units left. This alien has no time units left and no ammo. So I think Boone just Rambos this alien. This alien here, Lucas Rambos him, I think. That should be safe. We're not going to hit that guy, right? No line of fire. You have to stand up? Okay. You know, let's auto-shot him instead. I'm getting scared of friendly fire. Okay, kneel back down again. Now, why are these two guys facing each other? That's scary. Maybe I should move a little bit more, like over here. Okay. Whoops. So Michaela Norden, I was going to move her back to the Sky Ranger. Because she's taken more than half of her hit points. Brenda's good for more than just blowing stuff up. She can also help cover people's retreat. Alright. Oh, and right. Crazy forest guy. Get closer. Unarmed floater steps out, gets shot. Where do you think you're going? No time units? Okay. Michaela? Alright. So this Milan is still shooting directly at Michaela. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna move Milan to, like, I don't know, to here or something. Because this crossfire is getting a little bit dicey. Okay, and Crazy Forest Man, you can come up to here. Alright, now we should have fewer friendly fire incidents, I hope. Alright, have a good night, RetroPixel Show. Good talking to you. Alright, looks like we need new smoke grenades. Lucas is out. Abdullah should have one, yeah. Boone is out. Michaela's got one. Come on, aliens. Don't make me wait till turn 50 again. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, there we go. Got a bit of a fight there. Who was that? Abdullah. Good work, Abdullah. Good work. You're not Crazy Forest Man anymore. You got your kill. And a reaction. That'll help both your firing accuracy and your reactions. Another unarmed floater. Another kill by Abdullah. Good work. Look, the aliens have left a cross pattern here. It's like it's a large scout in miniature of dead floaters. Oh no, not Abdullah. Gosh darn it. Why are my rookies... My poor rookies. Alright, I was going to move Michaela into the ship. Why is she still just standing out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, my poor rookies. Really is too bad. Lost 2 rookies on that mission. Well, we killed 20 aliens. we got 150 Illyrium. We got a bunch of other good stuff. Rating of excellent, 600 points. 10 turns ago, I said it was a smooth, non-dangerous mission. Well, you know, this is a smooth, non-dangerous mission, right? Look at the results. We got a great score. Lots of people got upgraded. Yeah, 150 Illyrium is nothing to sneeze at for sure. So yeah, these are some pretty good results. Pretty decent loot. And of course, our storage space is exceeded at beta. So let's see. We don't need alien food. Actually, hold on. This is a lot of. Hold on. We gotta get rid of a lot of stuff. So let's start with transfers. Let's transfer like, I don't know, another 100 Illyrium to this base, or a 50, right? We'll transfer all the new Illyrium we got. We'll transfer 50 to wherever this is, Ada, and we'll transfer 50 to Theta. And we'll transfer 50 to Iota. So there, that's all 150 Illyrium that we picked up. So that brought us down by about 10. Alien alloys. We could try transferring. Well, I know that Europe, North America, and this base are all basically full. So let's try selling stuff and seeing if that's enough. So we'll sell that stuff. We'll sell the floater corpses. For some reason, we still have an ethereal corpse here. That wasn't from this mission. Stun launchers, blaster bombs. Don't need any of that crap. Guess we could sell some clips. Will that bring us even anywhere close? No. Alright, we need to transfer. We need to start dumping alien alloys into the Antarctic. We just filled up the Antarctica base with alien alloys. Alright, now we can start selling stuff for real. So alien surgery, alien food, the nav and the power source, the corpses, stun launchers, plasma rifle stuff, bunch of heavy plasma. Okay, so $4.4 million of loot, plus all the Illyrium, plus all the alien alloys. Nice. This is not nice. These were our only 2 rookies. We gotta buy more rookies. XCOM beta, purchase recruit, 2 rookies. We need 14 smoke grenades. And yeah, that's all we used up. Okay, it's 26th of August, so we're probably getting close to our terror mission. Oh, we got to do this battleship, that's right. So let's let time roll by. Okay, the Firestorm arrived in Iota. So let's go arm that Firestorm with plasma beams. That's good. Alright, we gotta wait till morning here. Okay. Alright, so XCOM Gamma is going to be doing this battleship. Let's see what they got. Show me what you got. Alright, we got some rookies, so let's give the day off to these 4 squaddies here. We'll bring in these 4 rookies. Give them a trial by fire against an alien battleship. Oh, this base doesn't have very many sergeants. I'm gonna have to do like some transfers or something to balance out all the officers and NCOs in each base. In terms of armor, they all look good. Got 4 flying suits, rest power suits. In terms of equipment, smoke grenade, motion scanner, medikit, heavy plasma, plasma clip, blaster bomb, blah 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 blah. Looks good. Alright, let's get everyone geared up. Rookies have no idea what gear to take. Okay. So this person is missing a med kit and a clip. We'll copy that. Paste it here. Looks good. Paste it here. Not strong enough. Take away stuff you don't really need. Okay. Paste it here. Take away that thing which is just wrong. Save this. So this is the standard layout. Paste it. Okay, you can't carry all of it, so we'll take away your extra ammo. Oh, and wow, we're really short on smoke grenades. Well, who's hogging all the smoke grenades? Claire. Hold on. So our first 2 people off the boat are Carmelo and Elsa. So that means Paulina is also hogging a smoke grenade. And she can't carry the extra ammo. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing here. So, Carmelo is good. Elsa is good. Abdullah is good. Karen needs some extra stuff, but she's not strong enough. So we'll take this away. We'll take this away. And we'll take this away. Okay. Paulina is almost strong enough, and we've already taken away her ammo. Claire is nowhere near strong enough. Wow. So no ammo, and no motion sensor. And she's got no proximity grenade either. Who's got the extra proximity grenade? Egan. Alright, we're going to give this to Claire and take away her med kit. Okay, Egan is fine. Anna is fine. Anton is fine. Preeti is fine. Laurie's fine. Hari has got everything and then some. This guy is missing ammo. That's fine. Okay, we're back to the start. So this crew is ready to go. Ready to take on a shutdown battleship. Sky Ranger NA, you're headed to southern Manitoba, or no, it's more like northern Ontario. Doesn't really make a difference, I guess. This is a map that doesn't even show Toronto. Apparently Montreal and Vancouver are the only 2 interesting cities in Canada. I never even noticed that. That's hilarious. All right. Oh, before we start this mission, hold on. This is a... Oh, it's a sectoid battleship. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Sky Ranger, select new target. Crash site. So this is interesting. It's a sectoid battleship. So really, I should actually be trying to capture the commander. You know, I should be gearing up for that. But in any case, it's just after 9 o'clock. I'm going to take my few-minute break here. Gonna get my water refilled, etc. When we come back, we're going to be doing a crash recovery on a shot-down sectoid battleship. And we're probably going to try to capture the commander if we can. So, stay tuned. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. So, as stated a couple minutes ago, this is a crash-landed alien battleship. It's a sectoid battleship, so there should be, or could be, a commander on board, depending on whether he survived the crash. If I had been thinking straight, I would have brought maybe a little bit more stun gear. All I've got are 2 stun launchers and a mine probe. I probably would have brought probably would have brought 4 stun launchers and 2 mine probes if I'd been thinking right about this mission. But I'm still gonna deploy the stun troops and a scout with a mine probe because I want to catch the commander. So I think Egan is going to hold the mine probe. And actually, maybe not. Maybe I need some like people with a bit more weight to hold the stun launcher. So maybe I'll have Egan do the stun launcher and also Abdullah, because they're both relatively strong. Yeah. And I'll need to, be mindful of who I'm actually stunning. I don't want to just stun everybody. I want to stun the commander. So I can't just go crazy and stun everybody. I don't have enough stun ammo for that. Alright, so he's not going to be able to hold that. Okay. So I'll just copy that and paste that onto Egan. He's still got room for a bit more stuff, so I'll hand him a bit more stuff. Okay, that looks good. And then, in terms of a person to hold the mine probe, who's going to do that? I guess Karen can do that if I remove... She's not going to be able to use both the mine probe and this thing. Mine probe only weighs 5. Stick it in her backpack for now, and we'll take away her proximity grenade. Okay. So Karen has the mine probe. Egan and Abdullah have the stun launchers. Okay. I think we are good to begin this mission. Oh wait, no, we have to prime our smoke grenades. And this is going to be a mission where I'm not going to be as worried about saving the lives of all of my men, because capturing the alien commander is a goal worth making some sacrifices for. It'd be kind of like, even if it ends up being like the movie Rogue One, as long as we get that alien commander, I'll be happy. So Elsa is going to be tossing the first smoke grenade. And I guess we're packed into this corner here. And let's pass the turn. Okay, so Elsa, good luck. No contact yet. We do need to be on the lookout for cyber discs, obviously. Okay, this guy's got a heavy plasma. I don't think he's the commander. I'm going to assume that any aliens I encounter in the great outdoors are not the commander, and if that turns out to be true or to be false, then I guess I suck. But that's how we're gonna roll for now. Oh no. Karen can see a cyber disc. Okay, but Elsa can't see the cyber disc, right? So Elsa can safely shoot at the cyber disc. line of fire. Okay, she can only shoot at this part of the cyber disk. She missed anyway. Karen, where do I have to move her to be safe from the cyber disk? Is here okay? Yes. Alright. What's the auto at this range? 19? So yeah, I think kneeling and autoing is probably the best bet. These things are probably going to take more than one shot. Wow, Karen, what is your accuracy? 63? You should be shooting better than that at 63. This is a load of BS. Okay, that's a stunner. I don't really want to stun a cyber disk. Not super pumped about that idea. Will I be able to take this shot here? Maybe not. Might be facing the wrong way. I'd rather go here, but then I might actually see the stupid thing. Alright, let's try here. I hope this is the right direction. It is the right direction. Excellent. So we can get 2 snapshots off. And that's enough. Alright. Good thing that didn't blow up the friggin' Sky Ranger. Okay, now we gotta deal with this sectoid. She's got no time units, she's got no time units, she's got no time units, so we need somebody fresh. Somebody with a new perspective on sectoid murder. Yeah, let's try from here. So a snapshot would be 41. That looks reasonable. I will not be able to kneel, so let's hope for the best with a standing snapshot. Nuts! Absolute nuts. Okay, well then I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Carmelo come out. She needs 14 time units to throw. So she's going to come right out to here and toss that smoke grenade to protect everybody from that sectoid. She's going to toss it right here. And then she's going to kneel. And I think that's going to be our entire turn. We're just going to move everybody up. Actually, these are our 2 stun troopers. So we don't really want to deploy them yet. We want to get these flying troopers out next. If only because they have heavy plasmas. We'll save the stun troopers until it's ambush time or close to it. And then I think we'll just pass the turn. Alright, we can see the battleship down here. I guess we should have been able to see that last turn. I was just not paying attention. Oh wow, and it's, yeah, we can see the upper floors of it even better. That's definitely where it is. Alright, let's see if Carmelo can put eyes on that sectoid again. Not yet. Where is he? Where is that little guy? There he is! Well, that was really unfortunate. Elsa, can you put eyes on that sectoid? Preferably while paying attention to where you are. There he is. What a cute little guy. Alright. Let's see if we can take him out long distance like. Yes, we can. Good work, Karen. You saved Elsa's life. Alright. Let's get some more people spread out. What the heck is this? Oh, right. That's the cyber disk that blew up. Right. And there's another cyber disc. All right. Karen's already shot her shot. Pauline's got a shot. Let's see. What do we need for an aimed shot? 33. I want to get a little bit of angle, so I'm not. So I'm less likely to kill a scout. Okay. So the snapshot would be 35, which is a bit less than the aim shot. So let's go with an aim shot. Still a miss. Okay, well, we've got our much more skilled troopers here, right? Our flying troopers are allegedly more skilled. Anna needs 38 time units to take an aim shot. So I can put her there. I'll need to move Claire to a safer distance. Let's move Claire over here so that these shooters are not endangering her life. Okay, we're going to move Anna to this square. Yeah. Well, let's move her to this square. Hopefully that's close enough to take that aimed shot. I think the aim shot's better, right? 40% versus 82%? Yeah. Gotcha. So we don't need smoke grenades. We just need to keep killing cyber discs in the direction that we want to go. And, and we'll be fine. Okay. More flying soldiers. Do I want them on the roof, though? There's so many trees. And cyber discs can fly anyway. Might as well deploy on the ground for this. It'll give us a lot more people on the ground to be moving around and doing stuff anyway. We already scouted that, so it's safe to move up to here. What about all these other folks? Maybe I'll wait until they can move before I deploy anymore. Yeah, okay, let's pass the turn. The fact that we've already killed 2 cyber discs is pretty good. 2 cyber discs and a sectoid. So can't really complain about that. I think maybe we need a real smoke grenade here. Not just some cyber disc poop. Let's get Claire to move a bit more in this direction. Okay. Elsa. Some smoke here. I'm not sure what that is. Throw a smoke grenade this way. Can't throw it that way? Oh, why? Because of the tree? What do you need to throw? 12 time units? So if I move you to there, you should be able to throw like here, right? Perfect. Perfect throw. We can get Paulina to move towards that smoke grenade. Hey, a sectoid. Alright, who's got the shot? Paripi just needs to advance a little bit to take the shot. Like advance to here maybe. See, an auto would only be 15, so we're going to do snapshots. 18. She's not going to be able to do 3, so we're going to kneel and do 2. Good shooting, Preepy. Alright. Okay, we're gonna move some more people here. Paulina can move up a bit. Okay. These guys already used up their time units. Claire should be a little bit further ahead. She's a rookie, right? Rookies should be at the front, not the back. What's going on here? I mean, we already lost one rookie, so I guess that's okay. Well, we don't really have anywhere for Anna to go. So I think we'll just have to pass the turn like this. Hello, sectoid. You could shoot back, right? Okay, so who was that took the hit? Paulina took the hit, but did not take any damage at all. We've got a sectoid here who's spotted by Paulina. I think we can have Karen take the shot. Ooh, Paulina's pretty close. Let's have Anton take the shot. 54% sounds really good. Sounds good. Nay is good, ma'am. Okay. Elsa's pretty far away, but that's okay. Snapshot's only 18, so she's going to go aimed. She'll kneel for that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, kneeling is good. Good work, Elsa. Got yourself a kill. Okay. We can have Claire move ahead. This is now real smoke, not just Cyberdisk leftovers. Okay. Anton already fired his shot. Pauline. Where do I want to put Pauline? Maybe behind this tree is safe? Behind this tree, maybe. Have her crouch behind this tree. And we'll put Karen behind this tree. Elsa's already used her time units this turn. Preepy hasn't. So what tree can she hide behind? This one, I guess. While also doing a little bit of scouting. Okay. Anna can move forward, I think, to this tree. She can't even turn. Okay. So Lori can come out as well. Alright, we can have our stunners move up. Our blaster move up. Actually, our stunners can deploy out. Who was it that has the... Okay, it's Karen who has the mind sensor. So she's going to need to be up front and ready to scan aliens. And these guys are going to be ready to stun aliens, hopefully. Wartang asks, if you have a flight suit, can you walk on the trees? If you have a flight suit, you can go above the trees, like you could stand here. I don't know if you can crouch there. But you can definitely be there. Like you could be in this cell if you wanted to. Um, I don't know if it'll let you crouch. And that's the only real important question about, like, what does it mean to be walking on top of something, is are you allowed to crouch or not? You can definitely crouch here and here. Alright, let's get Harry out of the ship. And I guess this is a safe direction to face. Get these guys to kneel down so that they're more defensive in case they get shot at. At this point, the real question is, am I even going to be able to clear the map? Or am I just going to be so focused on ambushing the ship? What is this? What happened here? I don't understand this smoke. I don't remember doing anything here. Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, I have to keep clearing the map. I have no choice. Right? Not clearing the map is crazy. So let's keep throwing smoke grenades. So Claire's going this way, and I guess Elsa's going this way. So we'll put this stun launcher back here. Anna can crouch here. Preepy can crouch there. Lori can crouch there. What's Anton doing? I guess Anton is helping in this direction. So really, Preepy should be helping in this direction too. I guess Karen can take out the mine probe. And, you know, in case she sees an alien kind of thing. Maybe Paulina should look at the motion sensor. So she sees an alien ahead of her. 7 south, 4 east. So like 1, 2, 3. So there's an alien near the elevator, but it could be on any floor. That's the tricky part about the motion sensor, is it doesn't give you that Z direction. Okay, well, that's looking pretty clear. Hello. You're a sectoid. And I think that Paulina has a shot on you. 48% sounds pretty good. Not enough time units. What did you do this turn, Paulina? Why do you only have enough time units for one snapshot? Okay, what about Lori? Could be a little tight. Might need to be an aim shot. Yeah, it needs to be an aim shot. Why is it Lori's aim shot only 60%? That's really bad, Lori. Hmm. 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 He's got a rifle, so he may not be a soldier. This guy may actually be worth stunning. But my stunners are pretty far away. There's one there, and there's one there. So the stun snapshot requires 20, aim shot requires 39. Man, this could be pretty dumb. This could be pretty dumb. But it worked. It's pretty dumb, but it worked. So I was just assuming there that a sectoid not carrying a heavy plasma must be an officer of some kind, like a medic or an engineer or a navigator. So he's at least worth some points. But I could be totally wrong. He could just be a soldier and be basically worthless. And he might wake up before the end of the mission anyway. So we might have to kill him again. Yeah, I think we're done this turn. Except I'll have Egan move up closer, so that if he's called upon to stun someone, he's a little bit closer. Now we should go up and find out what this alien has got on him. And I think we can actually check his rank if we look at him in the tile that he did. So there is some legitimate gameplay justification for going to check on him. Oh. Hey, that's a really cool vision, because I can totally take out that alien from my folks up here. Now, I want to check out, what has he got? He's got a heavy plasma. This thing takes 25 time units to use. I don't think she can use it on people she can't see. Line of sight required. 25 takes her to here. Let's see if that's close enough. It's not. So I just have to assume that because this guy is carrying a heavy plasma, he must not be a valuable asset. And just kill him. No line of fire. I need to step out from behind this tree. Okay. That's the problem with these trees. Hold on. 19, so I can crouch here. Alright. Karen. I want Karen to be close enough to actually use the friggin' mine probe. Where is she gonna hide? Behind this tree, maybe? Alright, we can keep exploring on this side. Oh, hey. It's a friendly neighborhood sectoid. Nobody has a shot on it except for Paribi. And he will definitely return fire if she doesn't kill him. Let's see, 15 on the auto shot. So snapshot's better. She can get off one snapshot. If she wounds him, he'll turn around and shoot. If she kills him, he won't. If she misses him, he won't. Well, crap. That really sucks. I think Elsa's gonna be, Elsa's gonna be shot next turn. See, this is what happens when you don't use smoke, people. Look at this. I decided to proceed without using smoke grenades because I was lazy, and now 2 of my soldiers are going to be killed. Right. At least Abdullah can reload. The only way that I can save Elsa, I think, at this point, is to use a blaster bomb. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Blaster bombs are pretty dangerous, but Harry is an expert. Just got to not hit any of these trees. If I hit the trees, problems happen. Okay, got him. Also opened a bonus hole in the door here, although it's not a significant hole because that area already has a door right there, so tactically it's not a very significant hole. Alright. I was going to move... Okay, I was going to move Karen to behind this little tree. Oh, it's not till next turn. Okay. I was going to move Abdullah maybe behind this tree. Okay. Let's pass the turn. Okay, so there was some movement. Alright, we can see an alien. And it's Elsa who can see that alien. Can I get Karen to see that alien? Probably not. So I think we're just gonna try to kill him. He's in a pretty awkward position though. Guess we could try to stun him, but there's no reason to believe that he's valuable. Let's see, we could try to advance to like here with Anna. See if she can take a shot here. 46, pretty good. No dice. Well, I could have kneeled. I thought for some reason I couldn't, but I could have. Karen could get to here, which would not let her see him, I don't think. Am I gonna have to use another blaster bomb on this guy? And I guess Elsa could just try shooting them. Sucks. Okay, she got him. All right. I really wish this weren't blown up, because I really want Karen to be closer so she can scan these guys as they come out. Like, what if I put her here? Maybe she'll have a better chance at scanning an alien. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made with Preepy. I'm going to start using smokes again. Okay, I think that alien has a blaster launcher. Karen needs to get eyes on it right now. Okay, he does have a blaster launcher. And he's a leader. So he's not a commander. He's not a commander. I've already captured a sectoid leader. It would be cool to get a second one, I guess, but not cool enough. So this guy's getting murdered. 24% on auto shot. Sure. I don't know, why are you so bad? Got him. Okay. But the fact that the leader is already coming out suggests the commander could come out at any time. Absolutely. So I'm very happy with Karen's position here. Hopefully she doesn't reaction shoot and kill a commander. That's the one unfortunate thing that she might do. But you never know. Alright, Elsa needs to deploy smoke around herself. Let's toss it here. Claire's going to keep coming around this way. And Anton's going to keep helping her out. Although, probably makes sense to have him face this way. Claire can face that way. Okay. I'm actually going... Oh, she doesn't have a motion detector. Dang it. Actually, the motion detector is kind of useless on these battleships because of the three-story thing. You really have no idea where the aliens actually are. Alright, Claire keeps moving. Still not to the corner. Anton can move up to, say, here. And he can face that way. Let's check everybody. These guys are still loaded up, right? Yes, they are. Okay. Guess I could have Karen step forward and see if she can see anything. Nope. Alright, back to where you were, Karen. Okay, we're gonna throw more smoke here. Nope, we don't have any more smoke. Does Anton have more smoke? Nope. Alright, well. Okay, that's the corner. I guess Elsa can do a little bit more scouting here now that she's got some smoke. Okay, Karen, you're up again. Let's get you out to here. Do you see anything? No, you don't. Alright, go back to where you were. I guess moving her in and out also prevents her from taking reaction shots, so that's good. kind of a free bonus there. I mean, I could always dump her time units if I really wanted to, but it's kind of a natural time unit dump that she's got. Okay, nothing there. These guys, for some reason, are completely out of smoke grenades. Has Elsa got an extra smoke grenade? Nope. Alright, we're very low on smoke grenades on the south side of the battlefield here. So let's get into a more defensive position here. Claire will move across here next turn, maybe. Yeah, we'll just wait here for now. Okay, Karen. Actually, the smoke is mostly dissipating here, so I don't know if it even makes sense to bring Karen out to check. There's probably not any aliens wherever she's going anyway. I can take a look here for any aliens. And just have her not quite make it all the way across. That sucks. Guess I'll have Anton move out here to kind of protect her. So if an alien, well, that's not really protecting her, is it? Man, there's still cyber discs in there? I guess we knew that from last turn, didn't we? Let's see. I guess coming to here is reasonable for Elsa. Just watch that angle. Alright. I will need to refresh smoke at some point because I don't want people taking reaction shots at the commander. Alright. But I'll wait until closer to turn 20 before doing that. Oh, I saw... Oh, a cyber disc. Okay, got him. Got the cyber disc. Well, you know what? We never did check on this guy and grab his weapons. Totally forgot to do that. Gotta remember to do that next turn. $17 right now. I'll wait till 19 and then I'll redeploy the smoke. Okay, this guy's an engineer. So we're gonna unload his weapon. And we're gonna grab, well, not enough time units. I'll do that next turn, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna grab his ammo, drop his weapon. He's now pretty neutralized. And we'll go back to where we were, which was like over here or something. Alright, we need lots of smoke grenades now. Somewhere like here is probably good. And we'll get Egan to put one down as well. Get one like here maybe. Not enough time units. Alright. These guys don't have smoke grenades. Paulina can do it. Get one like right here. Okay. I think we determined that, yeah, Anton doesn't have any. Claire doesn't have any. Elsa doesn't have any. Okay. We'll move Anton back to approximately where he was. Alright, we'll get Karen to move out. See if there's anyone to inspect. Nope. Alright, move back to your spot. Alright, I had a guy with a smoke grenade in his hand. Where do I want to put that? Maybe over here? Unable to throw there. Where do I want to put this smoke grenade? Maybe just in our group here. Unable to throw there. Okay, there we go. I hope that wasn't a commander. Don't be killing the commander. I hope that wasn't a commander. There's not really much I can do, though. I need to have people guarding the back, and I don't have any smoke back there. So, alright, Karen. Check to see if there are any aliens. She doesn't see any aliens. Hopefully the commander is the last alien to come out of the ship. Hopefully. Alright, Karen. Do the alien check. Okay, there's definitely an alien there. Hopefully that wasn't the commander. Alright, so Karen is probably the one who's wounded. No, it's Paulina who's wounded, but she's not seriously wounded. Karen can see this alien. This alien has a rifle. So Karen's going to use the mind probe on him to see who he is. He's an engineer. All right, we don't need to use our stunning technology on the engineer. Let's have Lori do the healing. So Paulina is going to go to here. Lori's going to grab the med kit, heal that flesh wound in the right arm. She's almost at full health, so she won't spend very much time in sickbay due to that. And Lori can put away the med kit. And now we can take turns shooting at the alien. So he's well within snapshot range. We're getting 30% on auto shot, which seems like a pretty good deal. So let's do that. All right. I think we're good to go to the next turn. This also tells us that Karen can see this far, which is good to know. Aliens are going nuts. So that means Karen really only needs to take like 2 steps forward to scout the elevator. So that's good to know. Okay, 2 aliens visible. One of them killed. This character down here, Claire, has taken a lot of hits, but suffered no damage. Okay, so we know about 1 alien. Is there an alien over here? Can Claire get visual on this alien? No. Well, she can, but she won't be able to use the mind probe. This guy's armed with a heavy plasma, so he's probably not the commander. I feel like the commander is probably armed with a blaster launcher. Alright, I'm going to see if Paulina can get visual on an alien down here. If there's another one down here, other than the one that just got killed. Maybe get a little bit closer. Okay, there is a second alien. There's one right here. And Karen can probably get a visual on him. I hope. Let's see. Yes. Karen can get a visual on him. So we can use the mind probe on him. He's a soldier. That means his life is forfeit. Okay. So we're just going to take him out. Really? That was bad shooting. Let's see, Lori. If Lori, how much she needs? 16 for a snapshot. So if she comes up to here, she can take 2 snapshots. Okay. Want to buy more soldiers. Alright, I guess Anton's just going to have to auto this guy. Oh, he can't see him. Only Claire can see him. Karen's going to have to auto this, or snapshot this guy. But she's got this stupid thing in her hand. Alright. What's her snapshot? Requires 15. So she can drop this and kneel and take a snapshot. Well, shoot. Karen is now injured. Alright. Claire needs to take this shot now. This is an auto shot range for sure. And now, can Anton charge this guy and auto shot him? Auto shot takes 19 time units. So if he got to... No, he can't. Not this way either. Alright, Egan, take the shot. That's a miss. Abdullah, take the shot. No line of fire. What is this BS? Alright. Claire needs healing, so Anton is going to provide that. Wait, what? Who needs healing? Karen needs healing. What a disaster. What a disaster. What have I done? I forgot who needed healing. So now Claire's just out in the open for no reason. Karen needs healing, but she's within shot of this alien. Everybody else has no time units. If I blaster him, Paulina is relatively close. These guys I think are safe. Alright. Here we go, Harry. Time to blaster that guy. Okay, here we go. I missed, but I killed an alien. So I guess that's not the worst possible thing that could have happened with a blaster launcher miss. Hey Somber, good to see you. Sorry, I guess you commented 6 minutes ago and I was so intensely focused on the game that I didn't see you until now. Yeah, we're doing a crashed battleship here, trying to catch the commander, and it's getting a little messy. It's getting a little messy. I'm going to bring Machia off of the ship so that we've got another heavy plasma out on the field for next turn. We'll see what this guy wants to do with us. Oh, he panicked. I guess he didn't like almost being hit by a blaster launcher. Okay, so Karen requires medical attention, and she's going to get it from Egan. So Karen's going to go here. Egan will face her, grab the med kit, use the med kit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Karen is now fine. She can crouch. This soldier panicked, I think. I think this was the... Yeah, because he didn't move, right? So he's got no time units. So Paulina should be able to auto-shot him, I think. If she actually hits him. Come on. What are you even doing? Alright, Anna is going to snapshot him. Finally. Okay. Alright, Claire's going to get back into position after I stupidly moved her out of position because I thought she was the injured one. And next turn, Karen will go grab her mind probe. Everybody else... Oh, I guess I can move Machia a bit closer. So I'll have another shooter in case I need one. Alright, let's pass the turn. Turn is at 27? Yeah, so they're going to be coming out. This has been a long mission. Okay, Karen goes back to get the mind probe. I don't think she can pick it up. No, it takes 8 time units to pick something up off the ground, so she can just crouch. I wonder, if you're crouched, does it take less to pick up? No, it's the same. Yeah, I guess we can pass the turn. Oh no. I hope the commander didn't just suicide himself with a blaster bomb. If the commander just suicided himself with the blaster bomb, I'm not happy. Okay, this guy has a blaster launcher, so he is probably a commander, or at least something important. So I want to try to stun him, but he's upstairs. The only person who can see him is Paulina. But he's got a blaster launcher, so he's super dangerous. Ugh. Can I toss... Like, could Abdullah toss this here? Out of range. He can't throw it that far. Okay. But, like, we know the guy's there. Let's get Paulina... we don't need to get her out of the way. We can... Let's rush in with Abdullah. So that next turn, Maybe he can take the shot. Maybe this is a good strategy. Alright, you're going to pick up this. You're going to move closer. If this guy blaster bombs us, that's going to suck. But we're not all going to die. Paulina, I need you to not kill him. So I'm going to dump your time units. This is possibly suicidal, but we need to capture a commander, and I think there's a good chance that this is a commander. So do not shoot him. Alright, here goes. Okay, somebody's shooting. Somebody's shooting at somebody. Oh, the commander. Okay, so the commander... Oh, no. He launched the... fuck. Okay, so that is the sectoid commander. But I think he just killed himself. Maybe? Okay, Abdullah, rush in. Or not Abdullah. That's Anna. That's not Abdullah. Oh, now I'm just going totally bonkers. I need Egan. I need Egan to put away this medkit. And I need him to rush in. And he's so much further away. Alright, and I need Karen to get closer too. I want to see if that alien still exists. Okay, there's an alien there. He's got no gun. Maybe that's the commander? Maybe the commander, I think, just disintegrated himself with the blaster launcher. I think. There's two aliens. That one does have a gun. So Karen is in extreme danger. Can she go down? Not enough time yet. She can crouch. It's all falling apart. Also, we could capture a commander. And I think the commander killed himself. Literally. Along with two of our soldiers. Absolute frigging hack. Did he just... What did he just throw a grenade at us? And you just shot an alien that might have been the commander. Okay, Karen can see this alien. Who are you? You're a navigator. Fuck you! Why are you a navigator? Ugh. Ugh. And that's it. That's the end of the mission. We did not capture any aliens. That's XCOM. You know, that's XCOM for you right there. No, don't be sad. There will be many more commanders. And look, we got an excellent for that. It was an absolute unmitigated disaster, but I got an excellent score and 500 points. So the funding council is happy. We got lots of upgrades. Got valuable loot. And we've exceeded our storage space as usual. Alright, we gotta transfer some of these alien alloys to like middle of nowhere. Transfer them to Australia or Hawaii or something. Okay, that was probably too many alien alloys transferred, but whatever. There'll be more alien alloys. Alright, what do we want to sell? Alien entertainment, navigation, corpses. Let's see. We don't need this many blaster launchers. Wow, we managed to lose one of our small launchers. It got destroyed in the blaster bomb explosion. Sell some of these. Wow, only 1.9 million, and we lost some valuable stuff. 4 people died. Carmelo, Abdullah, Paulina, and Paripi. Paripi, she was around for a long time. 7 kills. She was a well-known squatty. Too bad. All right, well, let's replenish. So Gamma needs to recruit 4 more soldiers to replace the ones that were killed. We need a bunch of proximity grenades to replace ones that were destroyed. Some smoke grenades. And we're going to need to build or loot another stun launcher. So I'll let that ship land, and then yeah, I think it's about 10:30. I think I'm going to call it a night. It was an interesting mission, the battleship. We didn't achieve our goal of capturing a commander, but I think we came close, and it's only a matter of time until we capture a commander. Um, so I'm going to save and quit here. I will be resuming this campaign tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to get a notification from Twitch when I go live, you can do that by clicking on the follow button. And what I'm going to do now is just check to see who all is playing this game. Looks like Enz is still going, so we're gonna raid Enz's channel. He's playing the same game but with a mod that makes the game a lot more difficult, and it's a pretty interesting stream. So I hope you choose to at least check out his stream for a little while. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. So I'll start up the raid now, and I hope everyone has a great night.